got off the bus at Gauripu Turn and froze. Every single shop was shut tight, not a single soul in sight. I glanced down at my wristwatch and my heart skipped. It was almost 11:30 at night. I had missed the train, and thanks to the freezing drizzle, I'd already given up hope of making it home early. But I never thought it'd get this late. Honestly, I wouldn't have ended up in this mess if I hadn't dozed off for an hour on that damn bus. Anyway, from Gauripu Turn, it usually takes around 30 minutes of cycling through 3 or 4 tiny villages and one huge empty field to reach my hometown. I turned right from the main road, heading toward the village path. The cold wind bit through my jacket as I pedaled on, shivering. I stopped when I reached the fork in the road. One path led straight ahead, the other curved toward my village.
A little ahead stood a bamboo grove, and next to it a large, shut iron gate. On the wall beyond the gate, written in bold, black Bengali letters, it said, "Cycles kept for safekeeping." That's where people who travel far for work or study leave their bikes or motorbikes for a few days. The rent's cheap, 5 taka for a bicycle, 10 for a motorcycle. I knocked on the tin gate a few times, but no response. The cold wind was making my teeth chatter, so I pulled my muffler tighter around my face. I rubbed my palms together and called out, "Uncle! Open the gate! I need to leave my cycle!" I tapped again, harder this time, but still nothing. I was about to call my cousin for help, so I pulled out my phone. But the poor thing had frozen, completely dead. And then, from the darkness beyond the gate came a sound, a faint, metallic scrape, followed by the shuffle of footsteps. I froze. Out of the blackness, a dim light appeared, the glow of a hurricane lamp. And slowly, an old man's figure stepped into view. When the light finally reached his face, I exhaled in relief. It was Pabin Sen, the old caretaker of the place. Instantly, my fear eased. The freezing air didn't feel so harsh anymore. The old man lifted his lamp toward my face, squinted, and in a trembling voice said, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here so late, son?" I didn't bother explaining. I just nodded and followed him inside. His frail body was wrapped in a dusty wool shawl, his hair slicked with mustard oil, old black shoes on his feet, and those weird motorcycle goggles still hanging around his neck. He set a couple of teacups on the table and gestured for me to sit. I parked my cycle by the wall, and as soon as I stepped inside, the heavy iron door clanged shut behind me.